Danni King for Diss Track TV here in LA with the uber talented Aussie duo. It's Nick and Stu, aka Set Mo. Guys, how the devil are we?
Very well, Danny.
Yes,
how are you?
I'm good. And so you have just done your first ever US gig in the States, in New York, right?
Yep.
I saw your little Instagram video. It looked really fun. How did it go?
It was wild. Yeah, it was late. It was 3 a.m. start on the Saturday night, which is a little later than we're used to in Sydney. But no, it was amazing. Good crowd,
good
great
class.
vibes.
Good to play with some friends as well. We had Cassian and the Classics there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was actually a great night. I don't think you could ask for much more for your first ever gig in a new country.
So what have you got planned in LA then? You're going to be playing at the Splash House this weekend?
We are.
You've heard about that party, right? It looks kind of crazy.
It looks wild. Yeah,
We've
proper
had some friends that have played it, and we've heard amazing stories. So
Yeah.
can't wait.
proper pool party out in the desert.
And are you gonna have a chance to party a little bit, splash about?
You bet, actually. It's the last show of our US tour, and then the next day is my birthday. So
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, we're going to
Well,
have a party.
what a way to spend your birthday.
Yeah, staying in Palm Springs for an extra night, and we'll just celebrate.
Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
And so I wanted to ask you about, you've got like a signature look, like in your pictures when you're playing, like one wears black and one wears white, right?
Yep.
So does this story have something to do with a P Diddy party or a Puff Daddy party or whatever he goes by these days?
Sean Combs.
Yeah, like where what's happening there?
So the last time we were in the States was actually 3 years ago. We were at WMC in Miami.
Okay.
And we were just kind of hanging out, having a good time. We played a couple of shows, and then we linked up with a DJ called Jesse Rose.
Oh, I know Jesse.
Yeah,
yes.
good old Jesse.
I
He
know back
he
in
likes
the
to,
Ibiza
he
days.
likes to party.
Oh, he does, Jesse.
And we kind of been hanging out with him, and he was playing at Diddy's, and he was like, "You guys can come down. I can't guarantee you'll get in, but come and give it your best shot."
Okay.
And then what happens to we?
Yeah, we rocked up. We woke up. So we'd been out the night before, and this party starts at 6 a.m. So we'd kind of
party.
Yeah. No messing about.
no. So we called it a night early the night before.
3 a.m.
Got 2 hours sleep and woke up, threw our kind of like day clothes on, which are just kind of shorts and a shirt. And then we kind of looked at ourselves and were like, we're going to Diddy's house. We got to dress up a little bit.
Put your like pool clothes on.
Yeah. So I think Nick had just bought white.
Never owned
pants or
white
something.
pants before, so I just had some fresh white jeans, literally tag. And I was
That
like,
is very Diddy
okay,
style. That
yeah,
is very
this is
Diddy
the time. Pop the tag. Stu put on some black pants, and then without even realizing, he was wearing all black head to toe. I was all white head to toe. Got to Diddy's, talked our way in somehow.
But what is going on in Sydney with because you were just in Parliament recently, right?
Yes.
Discussing. Can you give us the lowdown? It sounds awful.
Well, yeah, they brought in some laws a few years ago, and so basically lockout laws, and a lot of the venues couldn't cope with that because it was pretty late night trade, and everything had to close at like 1:30.
Yeah, no entry after 1:30, and venues had to cease trade at 3, and it just killed a lot of the nightlife.
Yeah.
And it meant that popular nightclub areas like King's Cross in Sydney and some other areas, they just couldn't survive it because, they make all their money on a Friday, Saturday between midnight and 6 a.m. and then they just had to close down. So it's quite sad at the moment, but there are some like positive things happening. There are new venues opening, new parties starting, and hopefully we'll just see a shift back towards that.
And the fact that we were in Parliament means they're listening now, which is good. So
They're paying attention.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Set Mo's in Parliament. It's like it's going to shut shit down. And so, do you think that there is going to be a change anytime soon?
Hopefully.
When would we find out?
We're remaining optimistic. Yeah, there's no real timeline on it, but it definitely seems.
Yeah, and nothing's quick. Nothing's quick in Parliament, so who knows?
No, we know this.
Yeah. It's good that they're starting to pay attention and give it the attention that it deserves.
Right. Well, I think it's good that you're standing up there fighting for the cause because it's all our livelihoods at the end of the day. So.
Definitely.
And so, what else have you got planned coming up, like in the next few weeks?
So we're here for a couple, and then we just get back to Australia where we're back into releasing music. We're putting out a new track on the first Friday of every month this year, so that's kept us quite busy, believe it or not.
And are all those tracks already produced and ready to go? Do you know what's coming, or is it still in progress?
They're all written and we know what's coming. It's just like
They're not all
we
produced yet.
we can tweak them until kind of a month before. So we're just doing that. We're tweaking.
Yeah.
Never not tweaking the
Yeah.
tracks. So,
Never not.
yeah.
Never not. So what was the thinking? What made you decide to do like a track a month?
It was at the end of last year when Stu said we came back from our writing trip and we just had all this music that we kind of been writing over the last 18 months.
Yeah.
And we'd recently gone independent, and we're just trying to figure out the best way to put it all out. And we had lots of discussions between ourselves and kind of internally with management, being like, should we do an album or EPs or singles leading into an album or lots of singles or what? And we just decided to take people on kind of the journey we'd gone on writing them. So we're just putting out a new single first Friday of every month. The music's quite varied. There's definitely new things that we've never put out, like slower tempos and more instrumental, and then more clubby, and then more song based. And it just feels nice to be able to like give each one its time to shine, because they are all so different from one another. Yeah.
And you're reaching out to like new fan bases with different types of music, I guess.
Totally. Yeah.
That sounds absolutely fantastic. Well, good luck with your gig in Splash House,
Thank you very much.
both of you, and don't let him go too wild on his birthday. Yeah, you've been wonderful. Thank you. Over and out.
I just keep believing that I belong here. I belong here. I belong here.
Hey, this is Set Mo,
And you're on Distract TV.
hanging out with us in LA.